Hello, welcome to the Bealy Good channel. My name's Jeff, sometimes called Mr. Bealy Good, sometimes called Billy Bob, and probably other things that people don't comment on the channel. So, if you're new to the channel, this is a 10,000 square foot, all concrete except for the roof, ICF build. We call it the ICF castle, all brick around the outside, and the floors inside are also suspended concrete. So what we're doing for heat is radiant heat. And if you're new to radiant, it's where you have pipes that are in your floor that run heated water through them and turn the slab, whatever they're in, into a radiating source of heat, which also heats everything attached to it. So like your furniture, counters, just everything that's attached to it gets some of that heat, not just the air. And it just makes for a very comfortable living space. Also, combined with building an ICF, it is such a tight envelope, which means that you're not exchanging air with the outside as often as you would with a stick framed house, especially older builds or even new builds that aren't really spending the money to seal their house up well. And so in this environment, it really works well because the heat's not leaving the space, 10 times an hour. It's staying in there for 4 or 5 hours at a time. And that lets you have a very comfortable space. So that's what we went with. It's a very large system. There's a lot of parts to this. We used Jackie at geojerry.com to design the system for us. We'll go over the designs step by step. And even though it's a large, complex system, we have a complete set of plans to it, and she's broken it down in ways that make sense. And because of their experience in the industry, they were able to send us to suppliers that they vetted very well because they worked with them a lot and can provide the parts not only for a fair price, but questions and technical support and that kind of thing. So we'll be linking those people in the comments and the description as we get through this series, and hope you enjoy it. All right, this is our mechanical room, one of 3. This is the largest. This is where the geothermal water-to-water Climate Master furnaces will sit, as well as all of the pipes, valves, and pumps, and everything that go throughout the entire house. So we have one large distribution system that will go on this wall, along with this 119-gallon holding tank from A.O. Smith. We bought it through Supply House. They gave me some pretty large discounts. They're one of about 4 different suppliers that we dealt with. Lehigh Valley Valve has also been helpful. The black pipes come in from the lake. They will go to a set of pumps that are sending everything back and forth. And then we'll come out of there with copper, which will then turn into all the whole valve system and everything. And I'll pop up a picture of what that's going to look like out of the design that shows the sheet. These are all the feed and returns that go to the main floor. We have not ran the feed and returns for the basement yet because we chose not to put those in the slab. So they will be also going overhead. So everything comes in from overhead. So we'll run those. Let me show you what the manifold locations look like. This is one of the largest locations because it mostly feeds this large basement rec room area. There will be 2 manifolds here. We've got one, all of this on this side. These first 2 bays are for the rec room, and this last bay is for 3 zones that feed where I'm standing, which is the pool changing area. So lockers and things go in here, and then there's a couple bathrooms. So those pipes will go over and then tie into a manifold here, and there's a small manifold there, and then I'll run the feeds up, over, and into there. And that's how it'll distribute out to the multiple zones. We could have ran every one of these pipes throughout the house into the mechanical room, which would have been a large, massive amount of pipes. And also, trying to run each loop from here, by the time it got to the other side of the house, it's cooled off substantially. So we broke it down into more manageable zones. All right, so there's the units. These are washer dryer heat pump combos. They went on sale Black Friday, so we saved over $3 grand. So went ahead and got those. Oh, here we go. So, but I will have to move those so I can get these, because these are 270 pounds each. Yeah, as you can see, the garage is getting full of stuff. For the house, this is all stuff for the radiant system, and everything's not here yet. All right, let's start loading stuff up. Y'all gonna help me hook the system up? You ready to help? You gotta earn that money. Well. What y'all doing falling down on the job? You have one job, come on. B2C. What's that look like? There. These are all electronic dampers for the various AC zones. All right, just changed a little bit. We moved the tools down here. All these are our boxes and boxes and boxes and more boxes of stuff for the geothermal systems. Those will come in. We got that entire stack, and those are nothing but pumps. So all the pumps to do that with. The water heaters installed for in here. This one is heat pump one. It's what I've got in the farmhouse too. So the output is cold conditioned air. That's going into the wine cellar. This quagmire is getting changed because I just let them do it just to pass inspection. But this gets a wall of manifolds. Got the unit set. There's another holding tank goes here. That will be from the hot water generator from the geothermal units. That will then feed the water heaters. So all the water heaters get fed with about 80-degree weather instead of cold water. So they don't have to work as hard to keep hot water in. Holding tank is just about positioned. I got to set the laser up and start doing the connections to that. So that feeds into the holding tank. And then from the holding tank, this wall gets all the pumps and connectors for all this massive quagmire of pipes. But all the pipes are in here, which I'm sure that Michael and James are glad of. They're tired of wrestling PEX pipe. The PEX pipe isn't too bad till it's been sitting out in 15-degree weather. Then it's we got to put it in front of the heater and warm it up. All the thermostat wires come down here. I'll actually pull them back. I'm probably gonna put them on this wall, but I had the guys make them long enough to reach over there. Yeah, this is crazy, but just want to kind of update you. We're going to have a whole series on hooking up all the geothermal, mechanical, and how all that works and the advantages and all that stuff. But this is just kind of a little precursor as I will start to set things up. As we get that series going, hope you'll join us.